Hi, welcome back to Nibbles by Afrolems this Christmas. I hope you guys have been enjoying all the recipes I've been sharing. So today we're making Akara Fish Tempura. Yeah, I know. I'm here again making all my experiments. But this came from my love for Asian cuisine and merging it with Nigerian cuisine. I love fish tempura, shrimp tempura, and all the tempuras that exist. And I thought to myself, well, people eat akara sometimes with fish, and why not merge both of them together? I have my white fish fillet. You could use any fish you like. Just cut it into manageable pieces. Not this large, into two with this. So I end up with something like that, right? So our fish is cut. I'll rinse my hands and then we'll season. All right, so I'm gonna season my fish. I'll take a bit of salt. I'm using sea salt. You can use regular salt. All right. And then some black pepper. And then a little bit of ginger. More unconventional, I'll use my lemon pepper seasoning. You don't have to use this. Like I said, it's just more unconventional. And so I'm going to just mix the seasoning with the fish and put it in the bowl. And then put it back in the bowl, rinse this, and when we come back, we'll mix our bean flour or our tempura batter with the bean flour. All right, so now we're ready to mix our tempura batter. And for that, we'll start with our bean flour. Now, technically, you could use beans that's blended like you would want to make akara. I'm choosing the easy way out, as always. So I'm going to use my bean flour. And then I will break my egg into this. And then I'll add our corn flour. I will cheat and add a little bit of water first before I add the pepper. So I've blended some pepper and onions because in akara you would normally have pepper and onions. Tempura batters, not so much, but hey, we're making something new, right? Now, before I carry on with this, I'm going to heat up my oil or start to heat up my oil. So once this is done, we could coat and fry. I'm going to start to add the pepper blend. So all I have here really is just Scotch bonnet peppers and onions. So I'm going to start to add that a bit at a time. Now, the variety of this pepper that I get is really spicy, so we don't want to overwhelm the batter. So it's runny enough. So now we're going to season. I'll start with salt first. And then I would add seasoning cubes. I think our mixture is ready. So the next step would be to take our fish, coat it in the batter, and then fry. Now, because the batter has pepper in it, I'm not going to play myself and use my raw hands just like that. I'm going to use a bit of oil. I'll rub oil on my hands. This prevents the pepper from burning my hand once I'm done. If you've been following Afrolems for a while, you should know that by now. All right, so I'm going to take the fish and dip it in the batter. Enough so that it's coated, and drop it in the oil. So we want to make sure that we have a golden brown color. And so that the akara cooks all the way through. So once you take it out, I usually recommend taking it out when it's not brown yet, depending on how hot your oil was, so that you do something that is called flash frying. Once you fry it the first time, you allow it to cool, you sit, and then you fry it again till it's brown. That way you're sure that it's cooked all the way through. So we're going to refry this, but in the meantime, let's do the second batch. Hi guys, welcome back. So we fried, we've let it settle for a while. So I couldn't help myself. I took a little bite just to see what inside would look like. So obviously we still need to refry. So I'm going to toss this in. The oil is still hot, actually really hot. I'll toss it in for about a minute just so that it cooks again. All right, so I think we're ready. Let's just strain off the excess oil. Ooh, and that's it. I'm gonna eat one for you guys, one for me. So I'll take a piece. As you can see, it's cooked all the way through. Oh, it's really hot. Dip in my sweet chili sauce. So good. Hope you try it. Let me know in the comments. Merry Christmas.